Hi everyone, this is my computer presentation of my computer vision project. So it's about FingerCursor, hand tracking and the virtual mouse. So this is the project goal. My idea is to detect, locate, and tracking a hand, and detect which fingers move up through a real-time video sequence accurately. I use different fingers to accomplish different functions like virtual mouse control and drag a rectangular in the camera image. So this is my approach and design. So first I import some basic libraries and I write a Python file to define a detector with special methods. So and I realize three modes. Only index finger mode, it can move mouse, and both index finger and thumb finger mode, it can click the mouse, and the third, only little finger, it was drag mode. So here is some basic methods in the Python file. The first is find hands. The users inputs an image into this function. This function will transfer this input image to the RGB format. So if the image contains hand, this function will draw the hand landmarks of this hand and connect all the landmarks. So the second function is find position. This function would get all the information of a hand, including the coordinates of 21 landmarks of one hand. And it will store this coordinate information into a 2D array according to the ID of corresponding landmarks. For example, so the sequence of 5 fingertips are 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. The third function is fingers up. It will return a 1 multi 5 array, and this array shows the status of 5 fingers. If one finger is up, the corresponding value in that array will be 1. Otherwise, it will be 0. And the final function is find distance between two fingers. So it will compute the distance between two fingers. And so I will use this distance to define the drag function, to define the click mouse mode. So here is the approach. At first, we will use find hands to find the hand and get coordinates of index finger. And we create a rectangular box which define the hand moving range. So the first mode is only index finger. It can move mouse. According to the fingers up method, we can know which fingertips up. So if only index finger up, so we will convert this coordinate into string coordinate. And after we got this string coordinate, we can use it as an input of an AutoPy to control the mouse. According to the index finger, we would draw a small circle. The second mode is both index finger and thumb finger. As what we did before, we can guide the coordinates of our index finger and thumb finger. We can use find distance method to guide the distance between the two fingers. If the distance less than a specific value, we can define it as click with the help of AutoPy so that we can accomplish mouse click action. And this is the last function, only little finger. If only little finger up, I predefine the rectangular in the moving area. If my little finger in the specific range of this rectangle, the location of this rectangle will change according to the coordinates of our little finger. So the color of this rectangle would also change. So here is a demo of my project, of my computer vision project. So my project mainly realizes 3 functions. The first is that moving mouse. So as you can see, when I use my index finger, as you can see in the screen, the mouse will move with my index finger. And the second function is that when I use two fingers, my thumb finger and my index finger. So there will be a line between these two fingers, and it can compute the distance between these two fingers. And when the distance between these two fingers is small enough, it's not small enough, it can simulate the mouse click. And the third function is that when I just use my little finger, there will be a black box in the screen. And when my little finger is close enough to that box, as you can see, the box can move with my little finger, and the color of this box can change. It can change, and that means that I can drag this box with my little finger. So that's all my function of my project. Thank you. Of my computer. So here is some improvement in the future. It's about gesture matching and controlling. So I think I can do the future job in other more complicated gestures to give a well-known gesture control function. For example, waving hand for page turn, rotating finger for volume control. So that's all my presentation. Thank you all.